Good afternoon and thanks for joining us for Living Local, your lifestyle show for everything Charleston and beyond. I'm Ashley Meservey. Today we're at Wando High School and we're learning all about helping your teen plan for the next stage in life with some advice from the experts at the College Planning Center. Joining us today, Chris Parsons, and he's with the College Planning Center. Thanks for joining us today.
I'm happy to be here.
All right, so we're talking about a very important thing. We're preparing for the next stage in life, getting your kids ready for college. Tell us first off what you do at the College Planning Center.
What don't we do at the College Planning Center? We do everything from test prep all the way to actually working through the application process with the kids and everything in between.
Okay, so we've discussed a little bit off camera about realistic expectations and kind of setting a list. How do you even start that process, and at what age do you even begin it?
We like to start kids as early as possible, and as early as 8th and 9th grade. We're trying to change the mentality of parents to thinking about the process later in 11th or 12th grade. We know the earlier we can work with them, the more help we can give them. The first part of the process is really a lot of career counseling and personality testing. We want to really know what makes the kids tick so we can begin to, in a way, match them up with the school that fits them the best.
And talk about the fact that, I mean, I've had a lot of tests like professional personality tests, but later on in life, I think it would be interesting to see how that kind of develops a stronger bond between the parent and the child, right? The parent's learning a lot more about
it. Does, and the parents get a full breakdown of the child and the child gets it, and it's a real good jumping off point to talk about things that the kids haven't thought about. Oh, I never thought about being this, an engineer. I never thought about being, this, and then when they start seeing, wow, there's a lot of possibilities, then you can mold the curriculum to fit those possibilities, and you can really show the colleges that you thought about it before you apply to the college, what you want to do.
And if they find out that they may be into engineering and you're showing them potential jobs in addition to the schools they could go to, what they would need to do in order to achieve that?
Right, we're showing them a full breakdown, median income, locations, job possibilities. So we show them not all the way down to how many jobs will be available in a particular state that they want to live in when they graduate. And so we go all the way down to the smallest detail, because these are things that the kids would never think about when left to their own devices, but we know they're important things. Okay,
talk about your interaction with these children. Like, how do you start this conversation?
Initially kids come to us, they might be a little shy and a little timid, but the thing that the kids like is they get to take control of the process. We ask the parents to take a step back, and then we work with the kids, and removing the parents from the equation it gives the kids a lot more freedom to express themselves, empowering them, and they find that they really love that and they get excited about it because they're not being, in a way, managed by their parents as far as what they're going to do. Okay,
as far as tips for the conversation that parents start with their children, how does it start?
I think just talking to them about what they want, and not necessarily what the parent wants for the child, but what the kid wants. Where they want to go, what kind of area they want to live in, things like that. Even something as small as taking them on college tours even as early as 9th grade. If you're taking your older child, bring your younger child along too. I think the faster they get on campus, the more they can see, wow, this is exciting, because that motivation carries over into the classroom. They're going to work harder for it. They're going to work harder for test prep. They're going to do all the things because they see the purpose behind it then.
All right. Being that I played sports, it was a huge part of my life. Talk about managing expectations and kind of setting realistic goals.
Yeah, everybody's not going to be an all-star or play in the NBA or whatever. Yes. We deal with those expectations all the time. I was actually a scholarship athlete myself, but we know what a lot of parents and students alike don't know, which is the money is all in academics. Sports is a great way to get your foot in the door. It might be even a great way to get some money, but when schools are costing, our state schools are close to 30 a year, you're not going to get enough to cover that through just sports. Unless you're a 5-star football player or basketball, and those are, so few of those in the country.
And women's soccer
women's sports is sometimes easier in women's sports, but what we show them to do is to use that sport as a tool to get what they want. And it can be a very effective tool to get not only into the school. We're working with a student right now who might not have the grades to normally get into the Ivy League, but he has a very good chance of going there because he's using football as his tool to boost his profile. And the schools want him because he's a strong student, and sports helps you out that way. So we want parents to realize it has to be more than one approach. You can't be putting all of my time and effort and money into perfecting a sports skill. It has to be as much effort or more put into developing them as a student.
Them.
A student athlete, that term is real for us, and we show the students that it has to be real for them too.
Alrighty, well thank you so much. Where should we go for more information?
Please come. I mean, we are located at the Market at Oakland, which is here in Mount Pleasant, right behind East Bay Deli, but come visit us at our website, collegeplanningcenters.com. And we have plenty of information there, and we are all the time getting people in. We do a free consultation at the center. So come in, ask your questions. There's no charge for that, and we would love to show them all the possibilities they have.
And as he said, you can of course visit their website at collegeplanningcenters.com.